Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Two Buds One Podcast. This is episode 86. I am your host, TheTechnojelly, with my co-host Alchem Games. Alchem, last week we just dunked on Sony for like 40 minutes. This
Greatly
week,
deserved.
this week we're gonna dunk on Xbox for maybe the whole time because they deserve it. Probably, okay, more. I think potentially even more so because like the stuff Sony's been doing is really stupid. But like you can at least see the like the reasoning behind the dumb decisions.
Money.
Well, money, and but you can even see like the business side. You can even see like the technically it's cheaper and all that type of stuff.
Oh
for
no,
the
we went into
disc.
into detail over the
Yeah,
reasons for it.
yeah.
But it's still not a good
It's
look
not
for them. But
not
yeah,
good luck. But
compared to
Xbox, but
yeah,
Xbox, I don't see any good reasons other than money and stupidity, and with a very slight it's Phil Spencer's plan didn't work. So what I'm alluding to is we'll start with the big one. At the time of us recording this podcast, 1,600 roles have been eliminated at Xbox. Throughout this year and next year, it's going to get to 3,200. So 3,200 jobs will be eliminated in Xbox. This is not including studios leaving and people being reassigned. So like there's actually going to be more things happening. The silver lining is that the 4 studios that Alchem and I have been talking about for the past couple weeks aren't shutting down, which is good. They're just leaving Xbox with their IPs intact, which is also a big deal. But one of the things I want to discuss, Alchem, is the fact that one, I hate the internet. Like I just hate Twitter so much. And I hate the people that are on Twitter sometimes. Most of the time, actually. 85% of the time. Because one of the most common things I've seen people talk about this is that this is not as bad as it could have been, or like considering this isn't too bad. People, over 3,000 people just got fired. This
like
is
the Coke.
Yeah, like over 3,000 people just got fired, and 4 studios just got released by Xbox, and now they have to try to find funding in a time where game funding is at an all-time low. And another big deal, I think, is their reasoning for this, right? So the Asha tweet, I sent you that tweet, Alchem, and it is a very long tweet. This is what she sent. This is the email she sent to all of Xbox, right? And there is a line that I absolutely hate, because I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's really long. It's a long email, and
Do you want to go to the specific paragraph?
yeah, I'm gonna go to the specific sentence, a couple sentences.
Yeah.
It is a couple paragraphs down, and near the beginning, it's, we have also learned that we are not the best home for every type of studio. In a typical year, we lose 64 cents for every dollar we invested, and as we reset Xbox, we will help independent creators succeed by providing open development tools and audiences to realize their vision. That sentence hurts my soul, because the 4 studios that are leaving are not the studios that were meant to make money. Like literally when these studios were purchased, they said, like Xbox said, Phil Spencer said that these games will most likely not be making us money. But they said they wanted to make more games, right? Now,
Yeah.
Asha is saying that they're resetting Xbox, they're resetting expectations, right? So that makes sense. But like, one of the reasons Xbox is losing money is because they haven't made a Halo. They didn't make a Halo game in 10 years almost. There wasn't a new
Yep.
Gears of War game in 5 years. There wasn't a new Fable game. There wasn't a new insert Xbox property IP. There wasn't a new one.
This is okay. So they're not trying to blame anyone in this. They're not trying to like point fault, but the fault is obvious. It's literally them not putting out any IP. They're not putting out any games under their studio. Nothing. I mean, literally, we have an upcoming game for Gears. We have let's see. Other than Gears, what was the other one? There's one more, if I'm not mistaken. One more for Xbox. One more Xbox Studio
Halo Infinite
game that's coming out. Yeah, I believe it. No, not.
Oh
Halo
no,
Infinite.
like
upcoming game like
Fable.
Yeah, Fable. That's it. That's it.
The reboot of Fable.
Before those two, there haven't been any Xbox like managed games that have come out recently in the past years, except for Halo Infinite, and
basically.
So them suddenly saying, "Yeah, no, we're moving in a new direction. We're trying to do the new direction is literally should have been just making new games, but they haven't. They haven't done anything."
Yeah, and like the 64 cents for every dollar they invested, like I'd hate to say it, but like none of the Xbox things have been making any money for every these studios that you're letting go, and how okay, they're not technically blaming studios, but like they are letting go the studios that they think are going to be even worse. So they don't think Double Fine, Compulsion Games, Ninja Theory, and Undead Labs will make them money, which just
that was the idea when they
personal
got them in.
Yeah, for personal thing, Undead Labs, I don't know why you don't think State of Decay 3 is going to sell well. Like, I can understand for the other three. The other three haven't been doing very well recently. And, there's been problems in sales with their games because they also make weird games. Look, I like State of Decay. I've enjoyed it. We played it together. State of Decay is not an original game. It's a zombie game. But zombie games sell. So, I don't know if I agree with your whole, these studio, they're perceived, these studios were willing to leave, which sounds stupid. It's just okay, I don't think any of these games were going to be doing, crazy numbers, or in any way, because also these studios also aren't, the multi-hundred people studios. From all the things I've seen, all of these have a max 100, maybe 110, Mm-hmm. So these are not mid-level triple digit studios. These are don't get me wrong, over 100 people is still big, but you work they were under Microsoft. A game studio under Microsoft with just 100 people is a very small studio. And the CEOs of Microsoft are still making crazy amount of money. So it's I feel like people saying that this is not as bad as they thought it would. I think one, you're coping so hard that you might as well just get on your knees and start licking their boots, because why are you trying to defend Microsoft for this? Microsoft is not defendable with this. They're literally one of the most profitable companies in the US. Microsoft is making more money than some countries. So they can afford to pay these people, it's not that crazy. But then we just go to the Xbox side of things. Now, not to put all the blame on Asha, she was put in a very bad situation, because let's be real, even though I like Phil Spencer as a person, his strategy for Xbox didn't work. It was a failure in basically every way. He admitted that he thought they lost the hardware sale war. He thought they lost it. So he was trying to make it so that didn't matter, which is why Xbox Game Pass was a thing, which is why all the different types of what's it called? Sorry, the multi-platform stuff they were doing. That's why he was doing that. And that isn't Ash's fault, you know? So like that's still a thing. But when she started her whole thing is like, we are Xbox. We're coming back to Xbox. We're not Microsoft Gaming, we're Xbox. So like get these studios to make some Xbox games, guys. Like State of Decay 3 would be a huge deal. You know? Senua, probably not as big of a deal, I'll be real. And Double Fine and Ninja Theory, like, yeah, I get it. They don't make the crazy big things, but the problem is, like, you're going back to exclusives, so get some exclusives out, guys. Like, even with Asha's whole thing, like, how many exclusives are coming to Xbox in the next couple years? Like 3? Maybe 4? Because some of them, to be fair, once again, some of them are already in the deals, like the Halo games coming to PlayStation. She can't stop that. And, like, she did do some smart things, like with the lowering the cost of Game Pass. But like, it's crazy to me that these 4 studios are being let go because of money when these 4 studios aren't costing them that much. You know what I mean? Like these studios are not the ones that are going to be costing them that much.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to me.
The literal answer for this whole problem is do something. And by do something, we mean a game developer, make game.
Yeah.
What is so hard about this?
Yeah. Now, once again, like I would say a portion of this is Phil Spencer's problem because or Phil Spencer's like
The shadow of Phil
the shadow
Spencer
of Phil
will haunt
Spencer
this.
because his strategy just like he like part of his things was he was buying up these companies and then he wasn't going to lead like he wasn't leading them. He wasn't going to micromanage these companies. They were going to like which is one of the reasons why I feel like, you know, we just didn't get a lot of games from Xbox because these studios just couldn't
They
make
should
up their
have.
mind.
The thing is, in the end, so I get where he was coming from. His
No, I
idea
get it.
was,
It was just
I'm
poorly
going to
executed.
grab these studios, foster this whole notion of you have the artistic freedom to make whatever you want. We will not rush you. We will not force you. We will not take the helm here. You have been given the freedom to make these games. The problem is these studios kind of just didn't know where to go. Even though these are like some of them were actually really what the titans of create, not the titans of like the industry, but when in terms of creativity and making unique games, but they just didn't. Nothing really came out, and most of these studios just kind of laid there. And instead of
Yeah.
taking the helm and actually telling them, "Hey, make something. You need to make a deadline. We need something." I mean, Phil Spencer just kind of didn't,
Yeah, he
and
did.
unfortunately, because of that, Xbox kind of Microsoft or specifically the Xbox side division suffered because there was just nothing coming out at all.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Yeah. And like
Oh,
we can also see like once again, not Asha's fault, but we've also seen in this thing there's 14 layers of management sometimes in some of the companies. In some of like the studios or like because she says today in some parts of the company work passes through as many as 14 layers of management. Why do you need more than one?
because everyone gets a promotion eventually. Where are you
Yeah,
going to put them?
what? Okay, maybe 2 layers. Like, okay, I'm trying to think of like what does layers of management mean. I mean, like, okay, you need to go
Like
through like I think your boss's boss's
manager.
boss. You know, like your
Yeah.
boss's boss's boss. Like so, like maybe 3 like manager style guys. But like 14 layers, Jesus, guys.
It
And
just
it just
seems so
seems like
unnecessary.
yeah,
The
and
level of communication there must have been a nightmare.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's why nothing happened for like what 7 years basically at Xbox, and these
7 years of games that we could have gotten, but nothing because no one really took the helm to be like,
Yeah.
hey, we should make this. I don't know. What does the management say? I don't know. What does their management say? I don't
Yeah.
know. What is, and then so on and so forth and so
Yeah.
forth.
Repeat.
And holy shit!
And
Now it's starting to make more sense.
and like, if all these role eliminations were going to be like, oh, it's just the middle management people that weren't there necessarily, it still sucks people get fired, but I understand. But we
Yeah,
know that these role
that's
eliminations are not just that. Like,
no.
one of the bigger ones is like a quarter of Obsidian got laid off. Over 90 people from id got laid off.
Yep. Saw
Um,
their announcement.
yeah, and it's really unfortunate because like everyone was actually pretty okay with Asha's speak, like the way things are going. And then this happened, and it's literally a historical moment of layoffs when
We had
Microsoft
hope.
and Xbox are both profitable. Like, it would be, I can understand people being with the coping thing if Microsoft or Xbox were actually doing poorly. Like if there was like, oh, they've been losing money year after year after year for like the last 10 years. You can understand that,
Mm-hmm.
But like, no, at no point
They're
Microsoft
reporting.
has been losing
Yeah,
money.
no, they're reporting gains, but I mean, honestly, most of these gains are
I
just
mean,
basically by cutting the fat,
yeah.
so to speak. You know,
Well,
in the business wise.
some of the gains was when they bought Activision, Blizzard
Yeah.
King, for Xbox
Yeah.
specifically.
Oh yeah, when they bought King and Activision.
Yeah, because then all their
But
profits became Microsoft's profits. Or the Xbox division's profits. And like another big thing is with like slightly going back to the 64 cents for every dollar they invested stuff. I can't believe they're talking about poor investments when one of the reasons why everything, like less people are buying video games, less people are buying Xboxes, is because everything's so expensive because Microsoft is pouring investment money into AI stuff. Like, it's hilariously
they're not supposed to know
ironic.
that. They're not supposed
It's
to know that.
it's
That's why they don't want you to know. That's why they don't
uh,
talk about it.
yeah. I mean,
But yeah, the
they
rise of
do
AI
kind
is
they
doing its
do
fault.
kind of talk about it though. It's just like Xbox talks like it doesn't exist, and Microsoft
Mm-hmm.
talks like if Xbox doesn't
No,
exist, right?
no, that's the thing. It's like Microsoft will mention, oh, the advancement, the glory of AI everyone will be having, and you will use it for everything. It's the wave of the future. Meanwhile, the gaming sect, what? AI what? No, we have no idea of anything like that. Meanwhile, one is strangling the other. Like the Microsoft section is literally strangling the gaming section by making it harder for the hardware, thus harder for us to
Yeah.
purchase. And then yeah, it's just we're never gonna have cheap games anymore. It's
And
all
like
expensive.
one of the bigger things I think as well to think about is the Asha's talk about bringing it back to Xbox. So they're going to be focusing on Xbox things, right? Xbox properties, Xbox IP. We do know
Mm-hmm.
that. Some of the bigger things, like for example, one of the bigger things is that Obsidian, which is owned by Xbox slash Microsoft, is now reportedly, and I don't know if you saw this outcome because the one that I linked originally was kind of old, so it's been slightly changed because it was originally reported that of the Avowed sequel was canceled and they're working on a new
Oh,
Fallout game.
oh.
So
All right, Jelly.
the
I'll be right back. I need to step away for 1 second.
okay,
I'm so sorry about this.
yep, the Avowed game is not canceled. It's just a smaller team. The majority of the team is no longer working on it. It's a small team working on the Avowed sequel, and the other ones are going to be working on a new Fallout game and other things. They're going to continue support with Outer Worlds 2, with I think there's a DLC coming out, and Grounded 2, because that game still has stuff coming out. So that's cool. But then you also have to say, oh, but also by the way, a quarter of the team was fired, like was laid off as well. So even in the good things, there's bad things. which is kind of crazy because, to her credit, Asha is seeing Microsoft's IP not be utilized. Bethesda's IP that they now own is one of the big ones because like Fallout 5 isn't coming for like until like 2035 at this point, you know? So get other companies to make Fallout games. I get that. You know, I want that to happen. Alchem and I have been talking about that for Halo for like since we started this podcast. Let some other companies make Halo games. 343 or now Halo Studios sucks at making them. So like let other companies take a try at Halo. Um so like I get it, you know? An Obsidian made Fallout game sounds cool. I'm down for that. You know?
They've
But you
already
didn't.
had it before, so
Yeah.
why not?
To be fair though, the majority of the team that worked
Is
on Fallout New Vegas isn't there anymore.
This is
But
true.
like it's still like I'm still down for a new Fallout game by the current Obsidian. Like the current Obsidian has still made 3 first person RPG games. Outer Worlds
Hmm?
1, Outer Worlds 2, and
Outer Worlds
Avowed.
2.
And
Yep.
like you can all have like people can talk about those games and like whether they're good or not, but they're none of them those 3 games are not bad games, you know?
No, not at all. And if you have
My
the
biggest
world of Fallout, it'll
yeah,
be great.
yeah. My biggest problem with all 3 of those games is they're just decent good games, and the problem is it's really hard to be that nowadays because there's so many games that come
Mhm.
out. And especially with
I
RPGs,
feel
like, oh man,
eh,
it's a hard sell when it's
no,
RPGs
I
because they
I
take so much
feel like
time.
the only hardship they had is that they were trying to launch something new. The gameplay was great. Everything else, like the mechanics and everything, was
Yeah,
great. It's just that unfortunately, you're trying to invest players into something,
yeah.
and we are currently in a weird amalgamation of eras where you have newer gamers who would love new IPs, and then older gamers who still want their old IPs, and so,
And then
well,
everyone
when
else
at the
that's
time of
playing Fortnite.
yeah, and at the time of Outer Worlds, when Outer Worlds came out, it was still the old guard, old gamers who still wanted their old IPs, who still wanted more like continuations of stuff.
Yeah.
So seeing something new like this, seeing Outer Worlds come out, was mixed. I mean, it
Yeah.
was. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying the
No,
game was
it's a
bad at
good
all.
game.
No, it was a good game. Unfortunately,
Writing
it
kind of weak
just
though.
didn't grab. It just didn't grab people's attention. That's all. And
Yeah.
that was it.
If you didn't like the first
So.
like 10 paragraphs of the script of Outer Worlds, you weren't going to the script is exactly the same. Like if you didn't
Mhm.
enjoy the first 5 jokes, you're like, "Oh, this game might not be for you then," cuz they repeat these jokes or they have the similar vibe like the whole game basically. I didn't mind the jokes, so that's why I found it fine. I do wish it kept it like I wish it like took itself a little more seriously, but it's whatever. So I mean, like I'm down for the Obsidian, like modern day Obsidian making a Fallout game
I
because
would
I
absolutely
just,
welcome it.
yeah, I just think that it needs more. Like these IPs just need more. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
the reason I was trying to say something more like wordy, but like no, we just need more, guys.
yeah, like we don't need anything. We don't need anything special. We don't need better writing. We don't need better gameplay. We don't need better graphics. We don't need someone to rewrite everything. We just need more.
Yeah.
Just Jelly, if you're editing this, just have the scene from Star Wars where
No,
Kylo Ren is like, more, more,
that'll get
more. Yeah,
that'd
it'll be
get
copyrighted,
copyrighted
but it'll be funny.
immediately.
But it'll be funny. Yeah, Disney suddenly takes us
No,
out.
Star Wars things.
But
No,
it's
I'm not willing to
it's
fight Disney.
literally just then you don't need the audio. Just show Kylo Ren for like a brief second, just going more, but without
Oh
the audio,
god.
just with me going more. And but that's it. You and I have just hit the nail on the head. There's no other way to explain it. They just need their studios, what's left of them, to make a game.
Yeah.
A game, for God's sakes.
Which is why I think um Double Fine, Ninja Theory, and oh god, Compulsion Games were let go. Like they were the first on the chopping blocks because those three studios aren't making Xbox IP games. They're making kind
No,
of like their own thing, especially Double
and
Fine.
it shows that no one really will get. Sadly, I hate to say it, it shows that the gaming majority won't get them because there have been quite a few games from those studios in the past year and well, actually in the
Past
past two
couple
years that have
years.
come out and no one has heard of them.
Yeah.
Hell, I forgot about that game from Double Fine where you
The
play as a
Lighthouse.
sentient
Yeah,
lighthouse.
the
Yeah,
sentient lighthouse
I
game.
forgot about that one.
I've heard decent
But
things about it, but yeah.
yeah, I've heard decent things, and this is Double Fine. I like their work.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, most of their work gets buried. Most of their stuff ends up becoming niche gaming like beloved niche games.
Yeah,
But yeah, this
pretty
one
much.
just fell under my own radar, and I like to follow them.
Yeah.
But this just goes to show most of the majority of the gaming community will only play currently, like they will go for the current IPs that exist. They will go if there is a new Halo game, even even though Infinite has killed a lot of the hype, they will go for it.
People will try it at
If
least.
I mean, for fuck's sake, okay.
I
I
mean,
don't.
Call of
I
Duty
still
is
well,
the Call of Duty is like the biggest example of that because like everyone's been saying Call of Duty has been getting worse year after year, and yet it's still one of the best-selling games every time.
it is, but the bar is just being set so low that no one's trying to be higher.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's my take. That's my take.
True, true.
But hell, I would say that even though I see I have my doubts, if say Destiny were to suddenly say, guys, Destiny 3. And there would be a huge hype and people would probably like
Yeah,
buy the shit out of it when it comes out. I
probably.
have my doubts. I have my doubts, but I still think that a large group of gamers
I
would
think a lot
actually
of
still
people would want.
go
I
and
mean,
flock to it.
from what I've seen, the Destiny player bases have been asking for Destiny 3 for like years now at this point.
Yep. All they need is just continuous story. And I mean, Destiny was supposed to be that. Like, we have a plan for a 10-year. I remember
Yeah.
the
The
original
first
statement.
Destiny.
This game will last for 10 years. Yeah, sure it did. Yeah,
I
right.
mean,
Sure.
Destiny 1 did not.
Destiny 1 did not lasted 3 years or 4 years, and then boom, Destiny 2.
Did Destiny
And then
2 last for
Destiny
10
2
years? I don't think it did.
Destiny 2 lasted about
Yeah.
7 or 8.
You could argue
It
it was less
almost.
than that because it was dead before then.
Yeah, it was long dead. I mean, then they finally did the final shape and
Yeah.
stuff. But the point is, though, as long as Xbox brings back, I mean, fuck, Gears is a good example.
Yeah.
They finally are doing E-Day. People are hyped.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. I'm looking forward to it when it comes out, and it's coming out what in like 2 months?
Something
I
like
forget
that.
the date, but I gotta look it up again. But when it comes out, I'm getting it. I'm enjoying it. I'm playing it, and Microsoft. I hate saying, I'm just gonna say Xbox. Xbox, just take my money. Just make good games. Make good
Yeah.
IPs. Bring back your old IPs. People will get it. Fuck it. Sega is finally realizing it, and they're doing it. They announced we're gonna focus on our games, on not just random games. We're focusing on our IPs, or we're focusing on our
Yeah.
mainline games. They're finally understanding the formula here.
Yeah.
Xbox, you just need to follow suit, and hopefully it's not too late and you haven't gotten rid of the majority of your workforce that is behind most of these good games. But I
Yeah,
doubt
we'll
it.
see.
I
mean, another
oh,
thing.
I'm being hopeful.
Sorry. Yeah, you are being hopeful. I mean, another thing is we also know that Arcane is on the chopping block as well. They are in they're in talks with the French government because there are what's it called? Laws. There's labor laws and stuff like that for in France specifically. So they have to talk and consult the work council
Mm.
for Arcane, which I mean like is also like this is the Arcane that made Dishonored, Prey, Deathloop. Like those games are good. So this isn't the Arcane studio that made Redfall.
Mhm.
So hopefully
Oh yeah,
they're
Redfall. Oh my god.
yeah, that was a game. So it just sucks. And it's interesting to see because they in her statement she also talks about shifting investment to focus on higher priority projects. So basically I'm assuming they mean Gears of War, Halo, um the Bethesda properties, so Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and then the Blizzard stuff. So, the Overwatch, the Diablos, uh maybe honestly, I am hesitant to say StarCraft because I don't think so, honestly. Warcraft definitely though. They in the same announcement also apparently Mojang and King are going to directly report to Asha for some reason, which I don't know why that matters. Um because, being Minecraft and King, which is, for anyone who doesn't know, is Candy Crush. Those two studios are the ones that bring in the most players, which is obvious. It's like, no duh. Yeah, it's Candy Crush and Minecraft, two of the most popular games in the world. So no duh. It's like saying, oh, Epic brings in a lot of players every month. Yeah, because they own Fortnite, of course. You know, so that's honestly, I still find it really weird. Like, why does it matter to report directly to her? Maybe because it's less management, so they can do things faster. So who knows?
Hmm.
But yeah, it's just it sucks because obviously so many people are getting fired. Like literally over 3,000 people by the end of it, which is because they're playing these restructuring changes are also going to last until 2027 apparently. Because that's what they said throughout FY27. So like why is this taking so long? Like that's the one thing I'm curious about as well. Like okay, we get the mass layoffs. We figured it was going to happen. It's happening. Why is it taking over a year? Like, I guess it's because they have to do so much restructural changes, maybe, or probably maybe because of people's contracts or stuff like that, or something like that. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons, but it's interesting that it's going to take that long. And I think, okay, I finally found it, Alchem. I found the
Oh.
quote I was looking for that got me also very angry because I also talked about them increasing the price because I was like, okay, so we entered Gen 9 with a smaller install base and a higher cost structure. To grow, we bet on Game Pass, multi-platform, and broader portfolio of content. While
Mhm.
those businesses have created meaningful value, they did not grow at the pace we expected. Like they are the reason. Xbox is the reason. Microsoft is the reason higher cost structure exists. So it's like you're blaming yourself here. Well, to be fair, they are blaming themselves multiple times. And I just feel so many emotions when I was going through this outcome. Cuz like it sucks in a lot of ways, but also I'm just like I guess Xbox is Xbox isn't dead because it's not dead. But like I'm just so curious because they also said none of the games that they've announced have been canceled. How do you fire over 3,000 people and not have some games be canceled? Like who are you firing? Like we do know from the ed side from id, it's a lot of the id tech people. So like the people running the engine, which is not a good thing by the way because the id tech engine is sorcery. Like Like it is actually sorcery. I don't know if you've seen this engine, Alchem, or like I mean, you played Doom 2016, right?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
And like the more modern Dooms, like seeing what that engine can do on old hardware is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like people got Doom the Dark Ages running on like I think it's the 2000 set series of graphics cards, like the
Okay,
2070s
I did not see that.
at like
That's
decent,
insane.
like not like at crazy things, but they got it running at okay frame rates. Like I think it was like 30 FPS or something like that. But like the id Tech engine is insane and is actual black magic. So like you really shouldn't be firing those people. Like that engine, if anything, you guys should be utilizing that engine more because you own it. Uh, it's
Hmm.
really sad. Also, it is. I want to say as well. Um, we don't know who bought Ninja Theory and Undead Labs. Still, like it's just a mysterious new ownership. Because like Ninja Theory and Undead Labs have entered terms to join a new ownership with funding to complete and gross Senua and State of Decay 3. So like
Oh,
we don't know who bought them. And they still haven't announced who bought them. So that's kind of concerning. Um it like I don't know.
epic. No, no,
Probably
I am
not.
not.
Unlikely. It would be kind of funny though. um so that is a thing. Another one that we haven't talked a little bit about is IO Interactive. Also is
Mhm.
no longer part of Xbox, I think, which is kind of crazy. And okay, wait, let me try to find this because uh yeah, okay, so IO Interactive has been working on a game called or a project called Project Fantasy, right? They've been working on it a little bit. Xbox was the backers. They are no longer the backers. They just pulled out.
Oh,
And for anyone who doesn't know, IO Interactive are the people who just released the 007 game that everyone said is the first 007 First Light, which everyone says is a pretty good game. And they're the people who made Hitman, right? So, like, they make good games. And they make good games that people still play. And Microsoft pulled out. Luckily, um, they still own the Project Fantasy IP, so they can continue working on it. But like obviously they're no longer getting funded by it, so that's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully they can find funding, and they are now fully independent, which is good. I'm glad about that. But like, it's just like getting worse and worse. Like more and more news about companies being let Microsoft is letting go. Like there was a chance that Obsidian was getting cut, but luckily that was just a rumor and it was what's it called? Proven false. And yeah. Also apparently I don't know if we mentioned this, Josh Swayer is leading the new Fallout game. Unfortunately, I don't remember who that is. I feel like I
yeah, I
should
don't know
I
either.
feel like I should remember who that is. Let me just quickly look him up. Uh Wikipedia. What did he work on? Oh, he worked on
Hmm.
Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Never Icewind Dale, Neverwinter Nights 2, Fallout New Vegas, Pillars of Eternity, and Pentiment. Oh, Pentiment is the game that I always talk about, the Obsidian game, that the 2D role-playing game that I can never remember the name of.
Mhm.
That's the name of it. Pentiment.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, you play as a character in the 1518, like the year 1518, and it's this weird 2D artsy style role playing game
Huh.
with turn based combat. Really weird, but really interesting graphics. I want to play this game so badly. I keep forgetting about it. I can never remember it. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Okay. So I mean, that's nice. So he was working on Fallout New Vegas. What was his role in New Vegas? Let me see. He was project director and lead designer of Fallout New Vegas. Okay, so I mean, if he's running the new Fallout game, that's some good chops. So that's good at least, which is nice.
We are we are surely holding on to that hope.
Yeah, a
See, I'm
little
not
bit.
the only one hopeful.
I'm hopeful. The problem is that like okay. I have a question for you, Alchem. I said it a little bit
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Asha, in her long email, said that none of the games announced are canceled. Do you believe her? With everything that has been said, because if you want,
That
I can
everything
answer.
announced at the
Everything.
I believe that yeah, that all these games that have been announced will still come out.
Really?
As long as the date has been given. As long as a date has been given as to
No,
when it'll
there's
come
no
out, then yeah.
there's no specific about like dates or anything like that. She says
Okay, okay,
all
okay.
the games
And
that were
no,
announced are
I
not canceled.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, same. Like I'm like,
Ah,
there's no way you can't fire 3,000 plus feet people and not have
no.
anything canceled.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like now, to be fair, some of the things they're being sold off, so like that's different. But like,
Mhm.
you can't tell me this isn't affecting the development cycle of some of these games that are inside the studios. Like a quarter of uh not Bethesda of Obsidian got let go. 90
Yeah.
plus people got at id got let go.
There's no way.
Arkane is most likely going to become an independent studio. Like I just don't see it. And I'm okay. Malcolm. This
Mhm.
this is if you need some time to think about this after I ask you, I can go on about something. But
Go on.
with all this said, they said like they want to focus on higher priority projects, like Activision. Then they name Activision, Bethesda, ZeniMax, Blizzard, King, Mojang, and Xbox Game Studios. What's the next big Xbox game they announce? Like they said they want to focus on higher priority projects. So what do you think that means? Like what is that project?
Mhm. I'm trying
And
to think.
yeah, while you
Ba-
think, I'll say what I think it is. Because what I think it is I think it is going to be a oh god, like I'm twofold with this. I think it's going to be either a new Halo game or it's going to be a new. Oh, see, I was gonna say Blizzard game, but that's a cop out because Blizzard has so many things. Because I don't think a new Overwatch game is coming. I don't think a new Diablo game is coming because Diablo 4 is still kicking it. He's still killing it, honestly.
Overwatch 3.
Overwatch 3 would be hilarious.
Oh, god damn it.
I honestly no, I'm gonna go with that.
Uh,
I think it's gonna be it has to be a new Halo game. Because Halo Combat Evolved is not a new Halo game. It's just not.
no, it's not. It's just small little ELC levels anyway that are being smeared into a remaster.
Yeah, so like with all this talk, like
Uh,
what's the new Xbox game? Like what's the big project that they're talking about?
mm, I mean, if we're talking about Microsoft and okay, I'm trying to think who else do I know that the two biggest ones that they own is Activision and Bethesda. because we already know about Elder Scrolls, so there's nothing new there. I mean,
is it the Fallout game?
Maybe they're thinking the Fallout game. Maybe well, they just got rid of Doom, so
Doom DLC, the Doom Dark Ages DLC just came out, so there's no way a new Doom game is coming anytime soon.
I mean,
Quake maybe? There hasn't been a new Quake game in a while. But
Quake is.
But here's the problem. Quake is not really known for its single player stuff, and I don't think you can release a Quake multiplayer game right now. Like I think that's done. Quake Champions is still pretty like decently played. So
they already have a. I was gonna joke and say, "Hey, how about they add a new flight simulator?" They already are putting a new flight simulator. So,
hey, that's a franchise that people love. That franchise, man. Yeah, the people who play that game love that game. You know what?
I joke, but people actually like it a lot.
It's I treat those games just like how I treat card games. I'm like, I'm so glad that everyone is happy with Forza. It's not a game for me though.
So I joked about Overwatch 3, but no, I doubt it. All Overwatch needs to do now is just add more stuff. Yeah. Diablo just recently had Diablo 3 in the past couple of years.
Diablo 4.
So I mean Diablo 4, sorry. Diablo 4 just came out.
New DLC came out for Diablo 4. It came out like a couple months ago too.
Yeah. Exactly. So
do you think they're working on Diablo 5? I don't think so, honestly.
No, I don't think so. That's why I was like, there's no way it would be Diablo 5. Okay, maybe they're gonna just suddenly say a new StarCraft.
Look, I'll be honest, Malcolm. I've been wanting to say StarCraft for so long, but the problem is I can't tell if that's just my desperate hope.
Yeah, I mean,
because like, look, and you know what the problem is, Alchem? You know what the biggest problem is? I don't think it's going to be good.
I don't think so either.
Because
I think they're going to try to do a different approach, and it's just not going to be good.
Because like, here's the thing, Alchem. Like, I could go on for about 4 hours about why I think the next StarCraft game, if there is another StarCraft game, is not going to be good. Because I think, first of all, and I'm just going to say it, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt my StarCraft in me and any fans of StarCraft that are still out there. First of all, StarCraft 3, don't make StarCraft 3. You can't. Because StarCraft 2 ended the story. Like, it ended the story so finally that there's no way to make a StarCraft 3. With the same characters.
Literally, don't. Just don't.
Yeah, just don't. So you either need to reboot the series for StarCraft, or you need to just go into a thing of where make a spin-off game. I think a spin-off StarCraft game could work, but don't make an RTS StarCraft game.
I think that could work if they do a spin-off that doesn't play like an RTS.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll work. The only other games that I remember that is under like Microsoft, under Xbox is I doubt. Okay, I'll just say Age of Empires. I really doubt that they're going to do something with them.
Age of Empires 4 came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
And they still come out with
DLCs. Perfect Dark is
already canceled.
Yeah, they canceled that one, so there's nothing there.
You know what I just realized, Alchem?
Yeah,
I think we're both stupid.
You don't think?
No, the highest priority project is going to be the next Call of Duty.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna. Okay,
because they said Activision, it's the next COD. Of course, it is.
It's true. Oh yeah, you're right. They said Activision, right?
It's Activision. It's gonna be the next. Like, it's the highest priority project is COD by far.
My brain was gonna be like, I don't look. Okay, this is maybe me maybe overthinking this, but they did recently make a movie. They're hyping trying to make another one, so why not something with Minecraft? Like, nah.
I mean, look, I'll be real. Minecraft 2 would, I think the internet would explode if they announced Minecraft 2. But my problem with that is what is Minecraft 2?
What would Minecraft 2 even be?
Like you have to, it has to be another Minecraft spin-off game. Like, you can't do Minecraft 2. Like, Minecraft 2 doesn't exist. Minecraft 2 will never happen.
They just make the graphics like the those videos where it's like the hyper realistic videos where the computer blows up at the end of the video. It's just that.
That would be funny.
They just we've done it, and they would through the power of AI, they would actually
Honestly,
BS
they
using.
would do that through the power of AI. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I would be so sad if that happened. I'd be so incredibly depressed.
Brought to you now through the power of AI. You may not be able to afford the console, but you will be able to enjoy the game. Maybe one day,
No,
if you can take a bank loan or something.
probably not. It's gonna cost like
uh,
$1,200.
yep. Fuck.
Yeah. So okay.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think
it seems
it's
like
after we talked about it, like
logically it
it
looks like
has
it's
to
gonna be
be the
COD.
next COD. It has to be. I think the
Yeah.
next COD or the next Halo, because like those are their two biggest IPs now, and we already know they're working on Elder Scrolls 6. And honestly, you know what the funny thing is, Alchem?
Mm-hmm.
For Blizzard games specifically, I just other than a new StarCraft game, I don't see any of the other franchises
I
making a
mean,
new game.
WoW, but WoW is
But
doing their own.
like World
WoW
of
is its
Warcraft,
own thing.
yeah, World of Warcraft has its. They have the next expansion, sure, but like I don't
Yeah.
think that's really. I don't really think that is a high priority project.
No, I don't think
Like
so. That's why I didn't even bother mentioning them.
unless you're talking about a new Warcraft game, not World of
Yeah.
Warcraft, but like I
Yeah.
said, I don't make an RTS, guys. Like don't get me wrong, I love Blizzard RTS games. I love RTS games. Don't make an RTS game right now, Microsoft, please. Because if you fail, all the indie game, we're gonna have another 20 years of people saying that it's a dead genre when millions of people still play the genre. Because like the problem is that it's not going to be a $1 billion game, you know,
Mhm.
or at least not as successful. I mean, look, I'd be down for Warcraft 4, but like, how do you like? What is even the story? Like, do you start at the end of the last World of Warcraft expansion? Like, I don't even know like how you make another Warcraft game. Like, that's you're trying to make a story game. Like, I just don't even know. No idea.
So it just seems like after like looking over things over and over, it just seems like it will just be COD.
Yeah, or Halo.
Uh, I mean,
Most
actually,
I
yeah,
think it's
yeah,
I think it's like 90% COD, 10% Halo.
yeah.
And like, okay, they did mention King, but like I think King is a different audience than they're talking
Mm-hmm.
about, because like that's the
I
mobile game audience. Did you ever play Candy Crush?
no, I'll be honest with you. No, I never got into
I
it.
I actually played Candy Crush for a little bit, and honestly, pretty fun game. Like, I mean, it's a match 3 game. So like I enjoyed it, but like I never got super into it. I played it like oh god, 10, 15 years ago. I don't even remember. It was a long time ago, and I was like, man, that was a fun game. And then I installed it, played it like every once in a while, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not into it anymore, and I uninstalled it. And then I was like, damn,
Oh,
a lot of people did not have my reaction because everyone played that game like crazy. I still remember that news article of like grandmas emailing the developers to make new levels, and they're just saying, go play a different game, please. We're making levels as fast as we can. Please go to play a different game.
I'm
uh,
over here, just never got
Perfect.
into it, never understood the hype, but yeah.
I mean, it's a match 3 game. Do you enjoy match 3 games?
Uh, oh, you're talking about, well, yeah, like Bubble Bobble and a couple of other games like that, like Tetra, well, not Tetra, Puyo
Tetris is
Puyo, yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's what Candy Crush is. It's a match 3.
Yeah, yeah, it's basically that. So yeah,
Come on,
I can understand.
look, don't lie to me. You've played Honey Pop. I know you love match 3
Oh yeah,
games.
Honey Pop, right.
Honey
That's right.
Pop
You're
is a
right.
match
Right,
3.
Honey Pop.
Don't stop trying
Yeah.
to feign ignorance. I know
That's
you.
why I said That's why I said Puyo Puyo.
Honestly,
I played games like that, but I have not played Candy Crush.
I don't know what Puyo Puyo is. Honestly, I
Uh,
see whenever I
oh,
talk about match 3, I always hear that, and I'm like, I don't know what this game is. I keep forgetting to look it up.
I can't believe you.
I feel like I've seen it before, probably,
You probably
but
have.
I just didn't know
There
what
was
it
a
was.
crossover game, Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Maybe,
So yeah, yeah.
maybe. But yeah, it's just a very sad thing. And like they also like in the later things they talk about like some new person that's being I like honestly I don't care. about like the new chief operating officer. Like, who cares? Like I said, and so I don't care about this. But my final thing I'd like to ask you, Alchem, is
Mm-hmm.
how do you like this approach that Asha did? She literally just posted the email she sent to all of
Yeah,
Xbox.
that was I. Uh,
So
I mean, it's open. It's
it's very
transparent.
transparent.
Yeah,
It's very transparent, but it's also,
very bleak.
well, not just bleak. It was also very obvious that this email was made with the thought process of the fact that it's going to be public.
No, well, yeah, obviously.
So like I don't know if I like that, cuz like this is very like
This is
this is
performative.
very this is very PR, right?
Yeah, no, this is all just a giant play. This is
Yeah.
all just look at
That there
everyone
is
look at us.
truth
Look what
in
we're
it.
doing.
There is truth in
Yeah.
this email, but it's a
Hmm.
lot of nothing. You know, like there's a lot of language that is like, oh, this is PR speak and stuff like
Hmm.
that. And like once again, I'm not necessarily like, obviously like emails like this are probably going to sound somewhat like this anyway. But like this email is obviously very written with the knowledge that it was going to be public knowledge from
Yep.
the first sentence. Which I mean, like, I don't know how I feel about that, because like I also like, the way I'm trying to think about it is like, if I'm one of the people getting laid off and the email that I get sent is an email that literally the entire world sees, I don't know how I feel about that. I think I don't know, there'd be a lot of emotions, I feel like, in a lot of ways. But yeah.
Lots and lots of rage.
Yeah. Uh
Just
who knows? It it sucks,
comes.
unfortunately.
It's getting harder and harder to be bright and hopeful when every
in
day
in
is
the
just
in
like
the
more
AAA
news like
industry,
this.
yeah, in the AAA industry, I agree, man. Like it sucks. And okay, to move on slightly, but we're gonna keep on Asha because the
Oh
I
yeah,
think there's a
sounds
big
okay.
curveball that happened. Is
That
that
one came out of
this one
nowhere.
came out of nowhere, which is hilarious, because Asha Sharma, the Xbox CEO, is now an advisor for the U.S. Federal Reserve for Productivity and Jobs, right after she fires over 3,000 people. Like,
Oh no, that makes perfect sense in this current administration.
I guess so. It does. But like, we're not going to talk about
I
this too long
I'm
because
not even
I'll
I'm
be
not even
honest.
talking about it just seems like everything is just hypocritical when it comes
Yeah,
to what's going on.
it does. Like, I can't believe it. Like, this is so funny and so ironic in so many ways, and I'm just like, why? There's so many questions I have, and there's no way I'm going to get ever answers, and I just can't believe it. And it's just so stupid.
Don't worry, that's just all part of the plan. I don't understand it. Most people don't understand it. I don't think
Yeah,
anyone understands it except for like the person who's running the ship straight off a cliff.
yeah.
But yeah, the plan is there, I think, probably. So yeah, sure, why
Yeah.
not hire the
It's
person who just recently fired a bunch of people to be in charge of this productivity and yeah, help Jelly, help. You're in Canada,
yeah.
help us.
No, we're in a trade war right now, Alchem.
Oh, you're right, I forgot.
We're in like four different types of economic wars, apparently. So yeah.
Just more
So
to solve.
more
More to
yeah.
solve.
So okay,
Holy
Alchem. It's time to finally move on for Xbox. We only got,
oh
because I knew
God.
that because I knew there's gonna be it's gonna be only two other things to talk about, because I didn't want to. I knew we were gonna talk about Xbox for a while. Mostly because I
Hmm.
wanted to talk Xbox for a while. I'll be real. I wanted to rant about Xbox because I hate Xbox. So, Alchem,
Yes.
we've been playing a game together. It's pretty fun. Mecha Chameleon, or Mecha
Yes.
Chameleon. I don't know how to
Right.
properly pronounce the
I,
first part.
I just been
I keep
mecha
I
chameleon.
know Mecha is wrong, but I just don't know how to properly pronounce it. But you know, at this
Wait,
point, I
it
don't even.
is? It's
I'm
mecha
pretty.
chameleon?
I think it's Mecha or something like that. I don't think it's Mecha,
Oh fuck, I've
but
been pronouncing it wrong this
I
entire
have no
time.
idea. I have no idea. But Alchem, what's the most pathetic thing to do in this game?
I mean, the most pathetic thing to do in this game is literally cheat.
It is literally cheat because people are cheating and Mecha Chameleon, which
It's
is
the greatest
it
thing
is
ever.
the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Now, to preface this, it's almost guaranteed one in the public lobbies, which I have never played. I've never played public lobbies. I'm never going to play public lobbies. It's just not something I'm interested in. But have you seen what the cheating stuff is?
So so I don't comprehend it because I didn't look into the full detail, but
Yeah.
I saw a video showcasing it. I saw a player basically in the new in a modified map in one of the workshop maps.
Yeah.
They jump into the painting of the Mona Lisa. They make their character just stand perfectly still, his normal pose, the A pose,
Mm.
and then it looks like it's the image is getting scanned onto the character. They're not drawing it. It just
Yes.
looks like it's being printed
Yes.
onto the character.
It is a auto painter, basically. The cheating software is an auto painter that basically scans the image and then perfectly paints it onto the character. Which is like, okay. Cheating is pretty, like, it's a scum thing to do. It's a pathetic
Mm-hmm.
thing to do in video games. Cheating in any kind of thing is bad, but cheating in video games, when, let's be real, like, Alchem and I care about video games, but like video games overall don't matter. So why are you cheating in it? It's so weird. Cheating in a
I mean,
friend slop game is a new low.
there's cheating in competitives.
Yeah, like,
People
you
have
can
actually made
understand that.
careers out of cheating. Like hell,
It's true. They've made
there are
lots of
streamers
money.
who cheat and they make money. This is like Jelly was about to go before I yoinked it out of it. This is fucking Fred Slub. Why would you need to? Are you that low in your self esteem that you need to cheat in a social interactive game that doesn't really have a ranking system, points, or anything?
In hide and
I mean,
seek with MS
this is
Paint.
this is yeah, it's fucking hide and seek. Why do you need to cheat? Why
It's
do you need
so
to go to this
hilariously
level?
pathetic. Like, it cheating in
You'll
multiplayer
never get
games
me.
is dumb. Cheating in competitive games, I can see, like, you can see the people's reasoning behind it. Like, you can always see the reasoning because it's competitive games, people want to win. Sure. Like, it, it
Are you
there's
just
there's
that
not
fucking
even
lazy though?
there's not even a leaderboard. Like like you said it yourself, like, this is like the least non-competitive game ever. And
are you
also, I
just
just want to say,
lazy or something? I don't. Oh,
I'm like, honestly, it blows my mind.
I can't draw, therefore, oh well, might as well have the
I
AI
mean,
draw for
we've
me.
played the game. We've played the game together, and like, most of us can't draw. And you do not have to
Yeah.
be good at drawing to be good at this game.
No, not at all. We've hidden in pretty damn good places. Hell,
Some of my
sometimes the
best
most fun we have is by just bullshitting around.
some of my best hiding spots have been hiding spots where I didn't draw anything. Being a white fence post was my best
That was one of
spot.
the best.
I didn't draw. I didn't do anything. I just
Oh my god,
posed.
that was amazing.
Like, it's just so pathetically bad. Like, you're just so
For
pathetically
context,
bankrupt. It's just so
for
funny.
context, in one of our level when we were playing one time, we were in the farm level. There
Yeah.
are some white picket fences in the area. Jelly's brilliance, he decided, fuck it, I ran out of time to draw. There is a
No,
white picket fence
I
there.
I did not run out of time. I went there immediately.
You just went there.
No,
Okay,
I did.
well,
I was
even
not
better.
it was not a last second thing. I went into the round
more
knowing I was going to be
that-
the white picket fence.
Then even sheer genius right there. He decides to just go to the white picket fence and lay
I'm
on
on
top.
I
on-
was
in
I
between two
yeah,
poles.
yeah.
He
I
just
was the
laying
connector.
there.
I was the connector.
And our friend Liz, who is actually an artist, she draws for quite a she draws and
She's drawn us, actually.
She does commit. Yeah, she's drawn us, and she's done a really great job. She did not notice him.
No, I was
He
there.
was standing there, obvious, and I every
She
time
looked
I
at me a
panned
couple
away
times.
and looked at, when I realized what Jelly was doing, I just bursted out laughing because I just
It's
a
great.
part of me just snapped. I was like, this can't be working, and yet it
It
was.
is by far. I don't think I'll ever be able to top that spot. I'll be real. Like,
And
I
it's
don't know if I'll be able to top it.
but and that's just the sheer brilliance of this game.
It's like
You
you
literally
don't need to be good
Jelly
at
has proven
drawing.
you don't even need to draw. He didn't even
I
draw.
didn't draw a single thing. And some of my, like, even not including that spot, it's like some of the better spots is just drawing, like, painting yourself one color. Like,
No.
just cover yourself in black, and then you, like, if you want to be super boring, any dark corner, cover yourself in black. Like, it's just like, that's kind of easy. Like, you won't get a lot of points, but like, you can argue, like, how do you win? Living or getting the most points? You can argue that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but once again, Mecha Chameleon isn't a competitive game. So like, the game
No.
doesn't tell you really if you win by surviving or getting the most points. Like, it's kind of up to the players, like, what you want to do. Like, are you going for most points, or are you just trying to survive? And that's kind of up to them.
For fuck's sake, it's friend slop. Why
Yeah.
would you want to cheat in friends? That's like playing just like Lethal Company, for example, and just giving yourself God mode, and then everyone else is just bored to tears
I
seeing
mean,
you
to be
just
fair,
not
that I've
dying no matter what.
I've seen people use that, but that's also because they're trying to test things. To be fair.
Yeah, but again, that's like going to a public lobby. Everyone
Yeah.
just trying
Yeah.
their hardest to survive, and you just go God mode, and then everyone just eventually leaves because they're like, "This is
It's
boring.
boring now.
We're
Yeah.
just sitting. We all died. You should have died, so we could have started the match. But you know, you're just running through, getting everything, just attacking you, and you're fine. It's like, you ruin the fun for
Yeah.
everyone, and you just I don't get it.
Yeah.
I
And
understand winning makes your ego, makes your pee hard. I know
yeah,
it does.
I get it.
Some people really do.
I've
But
played League of Legends.
this isn't it, Chief. This is not the game
Yeah.
to decide I'm gonna use the latest in whatever software that lets me scan the image and put myself in it.
Yeah. Another big thing is also,
Oh.
like, which we didn't talk about, is that the reason everyone's talking about this is because players in public lobbies can see you. So
Mm-hmm.
like, and a lot of people can tell, like, if you're using the software, because like no one is that good at art in this game, because like even the artists, like, can't do as well as the tools are doing, because like it's MS Paint basically. Like,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to be good at it, so they're just drawing big arrows on themselves, pointing to people that are cheating, which is hilarious as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, see that video was so
Yeah,
funny.
it's very
They
funny.
just stand right there with arrows drawn on them to point it out, and then
Yeah.
the cheater starts running away, and because when your characters run, they just run hands up in the air
Hands
and
up in the
everything.
air.
It
Yeah,
just looks
it looks
hilarious.
so funny. And
Oh,
yeah, it's crazy.
why?
And
Just
yeah. So the last story I have to
mm-hmm.
talk about is about another game that Alchem and I have been playing recently, actually. So palworld recently got their 1.0 update. And Alchem, did you click on this tweet? Like, have you seen the tweet that I sent you?
Oh, the image, yeah,
The image. So what
yeah.
I sent Alchem is a game rant video, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is a game rant. Let me actually, is the article still there? No, okay, they deleted the tweet, which is
No, they
hilarious.
delete because of all the because yeah, they were
So
caught. Everyone.
so I don't know who at Game Rant hates Palworld, but they um tweeted a fake thumbnail for the Palworld 1.0 cinematic trailer, and it was an AI version of the thing with a Pokeball and just blatant AI use.
Yeah. So the thumbnail for the 1.0 video shows I guess
The
the main
pal
character or the character you can be.
the character in almost every Palworld trailer there is.
Yeah,
It's
they're
the
holding
girl
up
with
their
the hair.
hand. Yeah, they're holding their hand up. They're holding a pal sphere, the little blue sphere that you use to throw and catch pals.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's just a very zoomed in image of
Yeah.
her hold like the ball on the left in her hand,
It's honestly a
and
good thumbnail.
and to her right is the character. Yeah,
Decent thumbnail.
it's decent. It gets the point across. It's awesome.
It's
It looks
Palworld
it would
1.0.
I would click on it.
Yeah.
Good thumbnail.
The AI
But
version is, though, with this stupid game ran thing, is that the first of all, instead of the pal sphere, it's a Pokeball. And the reason you know it's AI is because the person has 6 fingers.
yep.
Uh
So
and like it's like I want to know who at Game Rant hates Palworld so much. Like it's just so strange. Like the Palworld hate is so weird because okay, I wanted to use this like as a jumping off point, Alchem, because like you and I play Palworld. You and I assume you've been enjoying it. We
yeah.
enjoy Palworld, but we also both of us somewhat enjoy Pokemon. I think you enjoy Pokemon probably more than I do, but I also have the fortunate or unfortunate case of the new Pokemon games are so poorly optimized that they give me headaches because of how much lag happens. Like I literally got motion sick playing Sword and Shield. Because of how much lag there is in there, because of how much stuttering there is. Uh, I luck for me personally, it my motion sick and stuff like that has been generally getting better, and I've been understanding how to deal with it. So I probably could play those games and be fine now. But also, I just haven't been interested in Pokemon for a while. But I still enjoyed the old games. But like seeing Pokemon Twitter react to Palworld 1.0 Alchem has been hilarious, and how deluded they are. Because like people have been bashing Palworld or like the Pokemon side of Twitter, like the Pokemon fanboys and the simps for Pokemon have been bashing uh what's it called? Palworld nonstop because it's just like nonstop hate when Palworld is just doing well, you know? And for chat, it was Sword and Shield that made me motion sick, if that's what you're asking. Not the new one. I didn't bother with Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, it's just like it's crazy to me. And Palworld's been killing it. You know, recently hit like over 100,000 concurrent players or something like that. I saw like I can't remember. I saw it, but like Bucky, the I love Buck. I follow. Do you follow Bucky on Twitter, Alchem? Because if you haven't, you should.
No, I didn't. I don't
You
follow him.
need to. Bucky is one of the. He's a developer or one of like he's a. Oh god, I need to find him now. I can't remember what his official title is for Palworld. Yeah, Bucky Palworld is literally his name. He is head of publishing and communications.
Hmm.
He has been like, they reached over 700 players concurrent, and it is amazing. I think the one of the funniest things though is Palworld had its like 1.0, like it had a banner on the front store page, and Bucky personally tweeted out, "Was like, thank you, Gabe. I know you did this personally," and then I know. I just love him. Another big funny thing is that when before the on July
Mhm.
9th, because the update came out July 10th, on July 9th he responded to a tweet, a person on Twitter saying, "These sons of B word sitting there all calm, sipping their little office coffee while I'm suffering here. I already want to play the 1.0. Bucky, please press the update button. I need it." He literally tweeted himself with coffee in front of the computer with his tweet with the Palworld 1.0 update on his laptop and said, "True, actually." It is the best tweet I have ever seen.
Oh god.
And he's just eating it up. It's so funny. I love him. He's great. And he also defends power. Like he also fights the Pokemon Sims a lot. I've also seen a lot of people talk about like the pals and stuff like that, and how a lot of the pals don't look like straight rips from their counterparts anymore. And I'm like, yeah, because they're like it took a little bit for Power to find their art style. Because like let's be real, there was a heavy influence, still is, for the pals from Pokemon, but now they're kind of finding their own art style. And it took a
Yeah.
while, yeah, but like they're finding their own and they're becoming their own thing, and it's really great to see. And it's just yeah, I've been really enjoying Palworld, and I'm gonna be
Yeah.
playing it a bunch. Also, did you also see that one of the problems that Bucky tweeted about with the 1.0 update was that their patch notes didn't fit on Steam because their
Oh
patch
yeah,
notes
it was
were too
so
long. It was
huge.
too long.
Yep. I did see the post, and
It
yeah, I was
was
informed
funny.
about it. It's really funny that they were so detailed in all the work that they actually reached the character limit.
Yep,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
32,000 characters, and their character limit, their character was 66,000. So they almost doubled the amount, and apparently they managed to do it, like because they fixed it with no compromises. So that's great.
It's insane. Did not know. Well, still, at least good things coming. I still need to get. I've
Yeah.
started. I just need to get to the higher level so I can see all the bigger
Yeah.
changes. I've seen a few of the newer pals. They look really interesting.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, the
want to get to
problem
the end
is for
game.
me is that I played Palworld and I was like, man, this is
Mhm.
really cool. I'm gonna wait for 1.0 now. And then like
Now
I
what
so I'm
point
like
is here?
I don't know what is technically new for a lot of people because like a lot of this stuff is new for me. Because like I only got to I got to pretty early level. I got like barely into mid game when I decided to I'll wait for 1.0 because I wanted to experience the full game before I played a lot of
Mhm.
it. So yeah, like a lot of things are new for me.
Well, that
Like
means you're just gonna get to
I
enjoy
barely even got to
everything.
guns in when I played Power World.
Oh
Like
shit!
I got to like the first set of guns, I think. So yeah, I think the highest I ever got was level 20, and that's like not even close. I think max level is 65 now or something like that. They upped
Believe so.
the max level. I know that. So yeah, it's great, and that is the positive side. I wanted to try to have more positive things. The mecha. Okay, is the Mecha Chameleon story positive? It's funny.
It's funny.
I saw.
It's
You know what? I
funny.
would count
That's
that
for
as
sure.
positive. I count that as
Yeah.
positive. So yeah, uh,
The
uh,
lot.
that is the last story I
Uh,
have for us, Alchem. So why don't you do some shout outs? We end on a positive note.
we end on positive, funny. Well, we end on gaming,
Yeah,
which is
good
usually
gaming.
the top.
Good
Good
gaming.
gaming. Good gaming. Yes. Very good gaming. In a sea of pure darkness, there's at least a few
Hey
beacons
man,
of light.
the double A and indie scene is where gaming is at right now.
Oh no, they've been there for like years. I think this
Yeah,
is still going to be the norm for quite a bit.
probably.
But so shout outs go to well, all of you guys watching on the stream. So thank you all for watching and enjoying. Whether you're here on the live stream or watching the highlights or the full videos on YouTube or on Spotify. And wait, was it Spotify or was it? Yeah, it's Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify.
Okay, cool. I always forget. But yes, if you guys are curious about my side of the podcast, or at least what I do, my name is Alchem. I am a VTuber over on Twitch and YouTube. I post regularly. I do live streams regularly where I play a wide variety of games. I try my best to be the most upbeat, positive person. I tend to fail in that regard, but my chat has a good time. I'd love to have lots of interactivity with all of you guys. I actually give my chat lots of little things that they can use on stream to mess with me, interact with me, and whatnot. And yeah, you can catch me on those platforms, and you can also catch me on TikTok where I usually put highlights. I've done so in a couple. I know it's been a few weeks. I will try to get back on it. I'm just trying to work on some future projects. I'm actually trying to upload some models and fix stuff. So give me a bit of time. I'm doing my best with my limited time, but in any case, whether or not I can get all those things done or not, you catch me on those live streams, you'd always just catch me here on the podcast where I will be co-hosting alongside Jelly here until the time comes where they have to make a post on TikTok saying that we have to downsize and I'll be let go till that day comes. It'll be a beautiful post on Twitter though. It'll look very nice. It'll be very very PR friendly. See, go ahead, take it away, Jelly.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I am the Techno Jelly. Please, if you are watching on the Two Buds One Podcast YouTube channel, please subscribe to that channel. I really appreciate it if you do. If you would like to, once again, follow us on Spotify, please do that. Leave comments on Spotify or YouTube. I appreciate it all. All of our links are down below in the YouTube description. If you'd like to support me directly, please go over to my YouTube channel at TheTechnojelly. I do videos on Mondays and Fridays, as well as shorts talking about gaming news like we do here on the podcast, as well as other things as well. I've been doing a bunch of Steam demo exploration. I played a game that's like Fantasy Wormworld. I played the new Backyard Baseball demo. I played the uh, Sword Art Online demo game, Echoes of something. And yeah, so I've been playing those. I'll be continuing doing that as well. I got a bunch of them lined up for Fridays up in the next coming weeks. If you like to support, or no, sorry, if you like to check, if you want to break your immersion, is what I was trying to say. I have a fitness channel IRL that it is me. What happened to my camera? Okay, there we go. Where I am there, and it is me trying to lose weight, and I'm successfully losing weight, not as fast as I would like, but I'm still losing weight, and doing walks, lifting, doing resistance training, talking about how it's going, talking about food, the differences of lifestyle stuff that I've been doing to lose weight and all that good stuff. Once again, it is going to break your immersion and make you realize that I am in fact not a purple slime with a light bulb inside me. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. If you would like to support me directly, go to my Patreon at patreon.com/TheTechnojelly. You'll join all of these nice people going across the credits. Join all these nice people in the credits going across your screen right now. I really appreciate all of you that joined. We also do a once a month live stream that we do for the Patreon members. That live stream is actually happening tomorrow. So if you like to join the memberships, the paid memberships, you can join that stream and vote on the next stream for what we're going to do. I also have a code I have a code TechnoJelly at poggers.shop linked in the description. You get 10% off of any of your orders, whether it be their hydration drink, energy drink, or sleep aid mixes, as well as their shaker cups. Thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. I have a Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and Threads, all at the TechnoJelly. Thank you for watching episode 86 of Two Buds at One podcast, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.
Later, everyone.